What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channels. We're back here for MLB The Show, and this is Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden, episode 215. As today we are on the road here. We're at Globe Life Field as we're getting ready to take on these Texas Rangers. This is a 3-game midweek series here. And as you see there, we just finished up that series with San Francisco, splitting that series 2 games apiece. And today, well, we're trying to get back in the driver's seat here, or at least we've been trying to do that here. We're 14 games back of the Diamondbacks right now, who we have a series coming up here pretty soon, here in about another 2 or 3 episodes from now. But, you know, of course, that's going to take some time to get us up to there. And, of course, you see the Rangers 5.5 games back. Now, if you don't know already, kind of been teasing about this, but you know, we've been talking about possibly getting traded. Bolden's been making it very boisterous that he wants to be traded and he wants out of the San Diego Padres organization. He's fed up with the team and the way they're going, and this is one of the teams that could possibly pick him up here, either before the All-Star break, during the All-Star break, or maybe right before, or maybe even on deadline day there of trade deadline. So, you know, this is one of the teams, and the Rangers right now, like I said, they're in a good place right now. They're just a couple games behind the leader right now, and then the AL West, as you see, that ball's going to be rounded over there, and of course a quick throw out there at first base as Bolden's really struggling. So Bolden pretty much knows this is an audition for him for this team. You know, I'm sure this team, the Rangers, have looked at, and amongst other teams, not just the Rangers. There's a couple other AL teams, even the Red Sox. Of course, that'd be the team where we would, you know, personally, I would love to have him on. As you see, first baseman snags that one right out of the air and ends the inning. So it's tied up 3-all here after the top half of the second's over with. But yeah, this is definitely one of the teams that we, you know, we're looking at, and Bolden's kind of talked to his agent, at least talking to him there privately. You know, this is one of the top 3 teams that he's kind of saying that, you know, if the gun was you know, pulled and we had to make a move, and you know, I had a chance to go somewhere with a team, this would be one of the teams I would want to go. As you see there, we're down by 4, and Bolden now just lights it up, as now he has now cut this down to 3 as he hits his 22nd home run of the season here at the ballpark. And of course, fans there are pretty quiet, but you know, and really at any time, really, they could be cheering for him, and he could be wearing a nice Rangers uniform there if everything goes right, especially if he is wanting to get out of the National League. He says he really wants to go to an American League team. He feels more comfortable there, and we'll see how that will play out. But of course, like I said, you know, this is his way of kind of just showing teams, and especially the team that he's facing right now, what he can do and what kind of services he can provide for this ball club. You know, at some point here, Bolden, you know, he's going to want to play. They're probably going to put him in the DH position. That's something I'm pretty sure he'll probably end up doing closer to his end of his career. As you see, this one gets launched out to the left center field. That one's going to go deep as we're still down by 3 here in the top of the 6th. And now we have made it now to, we cut the lead down to 5 now as that RBI double scores a run. And now it's 7-5. So Bolden on second base here with 2 out, and there's a full count here. This one drops there. Bolden should be able to come around from second to score. And that's a great job there as Willie there will do his job and knock us in, and that makes it now just a single run in this ball game. 7-6 now here at the top of the 8th. 3-1 count coming up as Bolden looking for a pitch, and he gets a hold of this one here. Not enough to get out of the ballpark here, but it's going to get taken there in right field for an out, as the right fielder does a great job of tracking that one down. So great job there from the right fielder. And oh, hey, look, the winning streak continues. It's now 3 games down the row that we have won. Hey, get a little scared here now as Bolden and the Padres pick up another victory here, winning this one 8-7 is your final score Bolden going 2 for 5 in this ball game with his 22nd home run, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a double there from him in the ball game. So he did a great job there. Now, you know, Rangers may not be too happy about that, but if you think about it, put the numbers in, you know, they have to kind of think about it. If they want him, put the numbers in, you know, perspective. If he was playing for them right now, he would have, you know, definitely helped them win the game, and you know, definitely would have been a victory there for them. But unfortunately, that is not the case here. As we go now to the next game here, game number 2, and we'll see the numbers there for the pitcher for the Rangers is Martin Perez coming out, and he will, of course, will pitch here. You see 16 starts. He is 10-3 for the season. ERA just above 3.30. So there you see Bolden, his number so far here, leads the National League in average right now. He's been well above average for the majority of the season here, as he has 75 RBIs and 22 home runs. Top of the first here, 1 on, 1 out, and Bolden looking to try to get a runner here to score here as he runs this one there and gets down the first base line. Nice hustle there from him, as the scorers will go ahead and make a decision that it will be a base hit, infield base hit for Bolden, as Willie Dickerson will be up next. And you see Dickerson numbers there, 261, just a little below average, with, of course, 7 home runs for the season. Dickerson up to bat here, 2-1 count. Dickerson, draw, that one goes in, shallow infield there. That's going to be a quick out, and, of course, 1 run would score. So trading a out for a run, as Haywood would come in to score, making it a 1-0 lead here now for San Diego. So runner on second base as Parra now up to bat. There you see his numbers there, not too good, 2 of 31. And I'm really hoping, you know, future years, you know, maybe in Road to Show, you can talk to a player, you know, if not you're doing horrible, but maybe a teammate's doing horrible and you're doing good, maybe you can, you know, have like a way you can motivate them. As, oh, he will be called safe. Wow, I was surprised that they called him safe on that play. I thought he was out. Take a look at the replay here, and this is one of the times I kind of think, yeah, he should have been out, but no, they're going to call him safe. So Bolden's going to be safely at third base, still in there. Of course, you should never try to steal the third base bag there with 2 out. Excuse me. So as you see now, he is Perez will now go ahead and run, or excuse me, Perez will now go ahead and walk Parra there, as Fong will now come out here. 2 home runs, 23 RBIs for him for this season. And we'll see what he can do now on runners on first and third. And with 2 out, we'll see the pitch here. This one's going to be drilled down the third base line. Third baseman makes a nice hustle, a nice snag. Throws that one to first. And that will leave 2 runners stranded. So 2 runners are stranded in the inning. But 1 runner does come across to make it a 1-0 ball game here at Arlington. Of course, Glow Life, you know, doesn't have the roof just yet here, at least in this version of Road to Show. As we see, this one is going to go be skied out there. Could be retracted. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. But we'll see there. That is going to be a fly ball there out to right. Top of the 5th coming up here with 1 runner on and 1 runner out. And with a 1-1 count here for Bolden, as he's going to drop this one there to shallow right field. Right fielder try to make a snag there, but couldn't get to it. Bolden will get on board with a base hit. So now 2 for 3 for Bolden with 2 singles and, of course, a run scored. We'll see how things now go here for him with a 3-3 ball game here, top of the 7th. This one is going to go pow. No. Shortstop, I was going to say, going to pass the shortstop there, but the shortstop makes a beautiful snag there. Just got to tip your hat to him on that one. Now Padres down by a run here on the top of the 9th. Runner's going to take off here, and now first baseman can't make the play. He thought he had it, nonchalantly kind of went after it, but that's going to be a base hit for Bolden. As now with 1 out and 2 on here, we have a chance now to try to get back the lead here. As Bolden's going to slide. That throw is high to second base as he steals his 33rd base of the season, and now puts runners in scoring position now at second and third. So a base hit could score a run, in which it does. As we go now to the top of the 10th, a 1-2 count here. One runner on board, and don't see that too often from Bolden as he just cannot pick up that pitch there from right. And that is going to be, I guess, the right way for it to end here for the Rangers there. As the Rangers will go ahead and, in dramatic fashion, get a walk-off there and win this one today. As Josh Motts, there you see his numbers there. And we'll see the final score, 7-6, as Bolden goes 3 for 6 in the ball game. He had 3 singles in today's game, and of course 2 runs scored, I believe, if I'm not mistaken there. And he and the Padres will take a loss there in game 2. So now it's their last chance now to try to redeem themselves here as we get to the 3rd and final game of this series, as the fans are starting to file in here for game number 3. Hopefully it'll be a victory for the Padres, as they really need all the wins they can get. Losses, regardless if in division or out of division, is not too helpful for this club right now, as they're just too far in the hole. And that's one of the really one of the reasons why Bolden, he's just upset at the way the direction this club's going. He thought there would have been more, chances for him to, have some more, more arms. We think get some better arms because our bullpen is not doing so good. Tyson, one of our pitchers, he is not doing so well either. Chris Sales is about the only pitcher right now that's having a decent season. And, just playing a long season, to be honest, you guys, I just don't care for a season like this. And if we don't get traded, I definitely will be fast forwarding this quite a bit and just kind of focus on certain series. But yeah, this is part of baseball. It happens. A lot of guys that end up in teams that just don't do so well. It's a bit of a sluggish. It just carries on throughout the season, and just kind of just zaps your enthusiasm to come out to play. And that's what's pretty much doing for me for this series. As we'll see, Bolden will steal a base there as he gets another stolen base here in today's series. That'll be his 34th now here for the season, as he gets in position now here with 2 out and him on third, looking for a base hit to score. That one's going to go up the middle. Shortstop's going to make the play at first, and that is going to be the inning, as Bolden is going to be left stranded there at third base. So no run comes across here. One left stranded, and Padres do have that one hit there from Bolden in this game so far. Now, top of the 3rd here. It is getting now really bad here, as it's now 5-0 here. So we got a bit of a hole to get ourselves out of, as Bolden gets the final out of the inning as he grounds out there to second base. Not what you want to see from one of your heavy sluggers here. There you see 5-0 here. All 5 hits so far have driven in runs in this ball game. So now Bolden up to bat here. You see again still hitting well above the Mendoza line, as he hit a double there back in the 1st inning. And he is 1 for 2 now here today. So he's up to bat here with 2 on. Nobody out here. A good chance to get something going as they're down by 6. Looking for a pitch here, and this one's going to be a dribbler there to the first baseman. Can he make it there on time? Yes, he does. But they get the force out there at second. And what the heck is the first baseman wearing a catcher's mask for? That's funny. I don't know if that glitched or what the case is, but that is, when I seen this when I was playing, I had to pause the game for a while. I was just in complete utter laughter. You see Bolden makes a nice steal. Runners now in scoring position, his 35th of the season, As now Goodwin has to now try to get himself together here and try to keep those 2 runners in scoring position there and try to neutralize Cabrera in that situation. We'll see now 1 for 3, a double and a run scored for Bolden. Now in this one, it's now 6-2 here in the top of the 8th as he's going to lead off here in the 8th. And we'll see what he can do as he sees a pitch, and he is going to get underneath this one here. Unfortunately, that is going to stay in the ballpark there as that just retires him with the first out here in the inning. Padres need a miracle to get themselves back in this ball game. Well, we stay in the 8th inning here, so apparently we batted around. So hopefully, maybe we got a score here, score a couple runs. Whoa, wow, we did. We scored 6 runs in this inning. And then you see they're like, yeah, we're not we're in trouble already. Let's go ahead and wrap him up. So they go ahead and wrap up Bolden with 4 pitches. They're intentionally walking him, putting now runners at first and second. And that is how that one's going to end, as the Padres miraculously fight back in the 8th inning with 6 runs and able to get Bolden back up to bat here, but the Rangers being smart there, taking the bat out of his hands and making him go on first base and just try to see what the next guy can do. But we were able to hold on to the victory. Nice job there from the bullpen, as they didn't give up more runs there towards the end. They only gave up 5 runs in the first, and then starter gave up 5, and then there in the 6th or 7th there they got 1 more, and we did a good job of neutralizing their bats and be able to get ourselves back in the game. So that was a great effort there, great job there. We win the series 2-1, and now it's time to get ready for a day off coming up. So we got a day off coming up, and then we have a series coming up here. I believe it will be against the Pirates. So we'll have that series coming up, as we'll be back at home there to start a homestand there against the Pirates. Pirates currently right now 25-46. They'll enter that game there with that record, and they're 12.5 games back of the Cardinals. We'll see if we can try to take care of ourselves and try to play some more misfortunes on another losing team here. Seems like they've been the other way around here. Those losing teams have been kind of taking advantage of us. We got to try to see if we can turn the tables next time around in the next episode of Road the Show with Rashad Bolden. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. That helps me greatly much. It also helps the channel, and it helps get the channel noticed there on YouTube. Not to mention, it's not hard. Just leave a like. If you want to give us some feedback on today's episode, you guys can do that below down in the comments section. Don't forget to follow us on social media, as we do have a Facebook, Twitter, and a Discord. Check us out there for the latest news and events of what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming and in sports in general. But definitely come on back for more Road the Show here with Rashad Bolden here on ESGNet. As always, keep yourself cool, keep yourself safe, and I will see you guys next time.